You are now listening to Barco Boys.
Y'all funky ass up. Y'all know the routine.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm halfway promoted, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I am the have-nots mascot.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Some regular guys and gal having some real conversation. Get your funky ass up. You know the routine. What's good with the people? First of all, I see Fly out there in the field, man. What's going on, man?
What I tell
What's
y'all, man,
going
April
on,
1st, man, we live from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm here, baby. I am here.
Yeah,
You probably can see the
early in the
Bugatti in my
morning.
background. I don't know if you can see the Bugatti in the background, but it's in the background. Whenever you see them windmills spinning, you know where I'm at. I'm in the city. Yep.
Okay. We outside. What's up? What's up? How was y'all ride,
Good.
man? How was y'all ride? What's up? What's up, everybody, man? What's up, Natalie, Nicole, Uncle Trav, Uncle Tony, Dion? What's good? V,
What up,
Magic, what's
though?
good?
Good morning.
What's good with y'all, man?
Beautiful day.
What up?
How that ride was?
Beautiful day. A smooth 6, a smooth, easy 6, man.
Oh, so that wasn't
I don't know.
bad.
You got to talk to the passengers about that.
Man, you know B slept the whole ride, E. B slept the whole ride, E. Come on, man. I look back, B's was snoring, E. Feet kicked up and everything.
Snore.
She said, "I don't even snore."
Nah,
That's what's up, man.
nah. She was sleeping quietly. Let me say that.
That's what's up, man. Y'all made it to y'all destination. Y'all made it to y'all destination. I'll be en route tomorrow. So that's good, man. That's good. Y'all get set up, got practice and stuff today like that? Something like that?
Uh-huh.
We got practice at
A
11
full
o'clock.
day.
Yep. We got a 14 practice at 11 o'clock. We got an action-packed day. We got opening ceremonies tonight. We got registration at 2 o'clock. We got hotel check-ins right after that. Action-packed day. Yeah, you know how this go, man. It's really All-Star Weekend if people don't know what All-Star Weekend look like.
Oh yeah,
Media
it's
day
gonna be
tonight.
off
It's going down.
it's gonna be off the hook. Media day, yeah, it's gonna be off the hook.
I got some of the guys out here with me, too. I got some of the guys
Damn,
out here right now. See,
y'all ain't
guys is
wasting
out
no
here.
time. It's 9
Yeah,
o'clock
now
in the
we ain't wasting no
morning, man.
time. The guys is out here, man.
And they look like they focused, man. They look like they antsy.
They already throwing the football around. Eh? They already out here sweating, man. They sweating right now.
Yeah, they ready to get busy. They ready to put on, man. I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them at all. At all. Yo, let's talk about this real quick before we even jump into everything. Because we was talking about this, but how y'all feel about this? It's about to get messy. It's about to get messy, man. You know,
What?
Ah.
She had to pay him $6 million.
it's a six. They that's what he got paid with the company
Oh, so his money ran out.
Vivid Entertainment or whatever the case may be. But guess what? LB's it's crazy because they made this agreement in 2023. The sex tape had been made, so they made the agreement in 2023 or something like that, and he said the agreement was violated immediately after. I guess I must have been by them or whatever the case may be. But I could tell you this: the judge said, nah, we're gonna refuse to seal the secret sex tape settlement. We wanted to be out there, but it was 6 million. He got paid, but the moms and all that, his moms, she's involved as well as her moms. So we're gonna see how this goes, but it's definitely going to it's definitely going to court, man. It's definitely going to court, and I don't know who's gonna be exposed because he playing a lot of games now, so we don't know what he offer. And
Right.
if it's something in there that look crazy or shaky, I'm looking at the moms crazy now, both of them, because they was both in on this, and this was like I don't know type of agreement or setup this was, but I ain't having my kid talk about we making a sex tape, we gonna get some money. Nah, we ain't doing that.
What was the agreement? Do we know what the agreement was?
They got the. I mean, I could go get it for real, because they definitely it's not sealed. It's out there now. The whole agreement. They got some stuff redacted in it as well, but I don't know what was broke per se. But I think if the judge is allowing it to be seen in court, I believe that whatever it is, it might be valuable to the case. So I don't know. I don't know. I just know that it's about to get a little messy. It look like it's already getting messy, and he ain't letting up. So we're gonna see how it play out.
Well, the medical bills are expensive, so you got to get money from somewhere.
Yeah, he got to figure something out. You got that right, man. You put something in the chat, man. I just saw it this morning. I don't know why I ain't see it before, but man, I said, I gotta play this. This got to be like one of the first things I play this morning. This has got to be it.
Man, if I was Hubs, man, I would just have that paperwork drawn up forthwith. ASAP. Paperwork. I wouldn't even trip. Wouldn't even be no argument, no explosion. I would just be like, paperwork. Every time I saw her, paperwork. You know what it is? Paperwork. And then the paperwork, for the reason for the divorce, ain't no irreconcilable differences. It's going to be Chris Brown concert. That's what it's going to say in the divorce papers, man. No fancy legal jargon. It's going to say Chris Brown concert. Paperwork. That's all. Paperwork. She going to be like, see, because you, paperwork. I'm cutting off all sentences, explanations, whatever, because clearly the marriage was already over. The marriage was already over before she hit the stage. It was already over. Because if a woman was all in, she wouldn't even put herself in that situation. Paperwork. And I know Hubs, he ain't listening to no Chris Brown. He taking Chris Brown off his whole playlist. He don't even want to know people with the initials CB henceforth. Matter of fact, any Tauruses that he know, he like, hell no, man. I'm cutting you off. Paperwork. He giving everybody paperwork. Anybody he work with, you listen to Chris Brown? Yeah. Paperwork.
How y'all feel about that, man? How you feel about that, LBs? You put it in there. I said, man.
Yeah, when I saw it, I immediately thought about y'all too.
Man.
I want to hear what y'all got to say.
Well, B's asked in the chat, divorce, or what was the question, B's?
Is this considered cheating and a divorceable action?
Man,
I'm not even there shaking my head. I'm already out of the concert. I done left the concert because if I can't get up there, like, you know what I'm saying? He probably don't even know he being disrespectful. I'm leaving, and when she get there, the doors and shit gonna be locked. Like, paperwork and everything, all that's gonna be drawn up. I ain't, no.
I just don't understand because how close do you gotta be for a joker to be like, oh, I'm about to grab his girl. I'm about to grab his girl and get crazy with her. I can't even. Oh man. Oh my God.
First of all, did you see her trying to pull him back in?
I'd have been fighting his security and everything, man. Then again, I don't even know if I'd have did that because she the one.
It's probably a once in a lifetime
Once in a lifetime.
What?
A quick fantasy. You know, it's just a kick. So,
man, what they saying in the chat? Paperwork, man.
Y'all get divorced over that?
Ain't
Paperwork,
nobody letting
man.
me go get no goddamn limousine and nothing with no Beyonce because it's just a lifetime thing. Once in a lifetime. Like, nah.
Hey, B, but hey, B, even see, I live in reality. I don't live in fake worlds. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if a celebrity crush would have came. I don't act like that around people. You know what I'm saying? I don't fantasize about people. That's not reality for me. So for my girl to be fantasizing, and I don't. That's cheating. That's cheating. Hands down. I don't know what the hell going on.
That's cheating. She cheating in front of your face.
It's beyond cheating.
I can't go around kissing on women whenever I want
to. B, you are something else. It's just a kiss.
Hey, Fly, imagine you seeing your high school crush or your crush you had for a long time, and you just happen to be with your girl, and you like get to kiss her and rub her body and all that. You say, yeah, that was my high school crush. Like once in a lifetime thing. I probably
that's not the same thing.
Chris Brown ain't
hey, Bees, what makes it different because he rich? Well, that's what I was about to say. What makes it different because he rich?
It's like one of those unattainable things. Like you know, you might never be with him.
You know what that tells me?
Access to him ever again. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna be around town. You ain't gonna see him up the block. You ain't gonna see him at the grocery store.
Hey, Bees, it's a crackhead. It's a crackhead in Jersey City that sang like Chris Brown, could dance like Chris Brown and all. He just don't got Chris Brown money.
He ain't Chris Brown, though.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it because he rich? He got the money? That's what we saying?
I mean, so if you seen a celebrity crush of yours, you know, something that somebody you fantasize about.
I don't fantasize people, Bees. It just that don't work. I don't fantasize people.
Hey, Fly, just tell me.
Only person I idolize is God, Bees. I don't fantasize nobody.
You know what this tell me? That women will risk it all.
They risk it all. They
risk it all. Situation. She ain't going with Chris. It's just a kid.
Man, I got women out here crashing out,
That nigga just put his tongue in your mouth. He just put his tongue in your mouth. Do I gotta bring that video back a little bit more? Because he just put his tongue in your mouth.
Usher got women crashing out every day,
Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Can you pass shit from kissing people? Herpes, things of that nature. Can you pass things by kissing people? He just put his tongue in your mouth. I don't even want you near me. You disgust me. And she pulling him in. She pulling him in. She probably would have got naked up there, man.
Oh my God.
She'd have probably got naked up there and let him hit right there on stage in front of her husband. And that's what I'm saying. Can you pass an STD from the mouth? That's all I want to know, because people be bucking, man. This new shit that's going on is out of control, man. What is going on? Am I tripping? Y'all tell me, am I tripping? Hey, Trail, man, they gonna risk it all. And I see you said 95%. I'm saying 98.
Listen, don't say that, because some people risk it all in secret. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they cheat in secret.
Risking it all in secret ain't the same as risking it all right there in front of your man and disrespecting and goddamn, that's the ultimate disrespect.
You think that?
Hell yeah, because if I'm doing it in secret, I'm trying not to let you find out about it. You're doing it in the open where you don't give a fuck if I know about it. So you're being disrespectful to a man by saying, I don't give a good goddamn what you think. This Chris Breezy, this C Breezy.
Maybe her husband was okay with it.
Absolutely. What? Let's bring it back. I got to bring it back one time. Can I bring it back one time for the chat? Maybe her husband was okay with it. One time, I'm just going to bring the part where they was kissing or whatever and the husband reaction.
I was hubs, man,
I wouldn't have been able to be shaking my head shaking my head. Where the door at, man? You in here embarrassing me, man. Ain't no telling what you might be out there in the streets doing. Nah, I'm thinking about you crazy. I'm thinking about you crazy different now. I'm thinking like, what could she possibly be doing?
Like you
What
can refuse Chris Brown's kid. Like
what could she possibly be doing? Like, man, she could possibly be out here loose as a goose in these streets.
Hey, E, they running around saying that's AI, man.
What?
That right there. You know
What?
they're gonna say that's AI. Come on, man.
Man, that ain't no goddamn AI. She's pulling that man in. She looked like she might have been nutting and everything on herself, man.
oh my god.
She's legs going up in the air. She's squirming. Like, what's going on, man?
She playing into the song and take you down.
Man, listen, man. I tell you what, men read them signs. They know when they got you weak. Men, I mean, any man that's for real about what they doing, they reading them signs. They know when you weak. They know when they got you squirming. They know that little tingle you might get, and we see that shit. Chris Brown know what's going on. That's why he looking a dead in the eye, like, yeah, I could nail you right now. She playing game, man up there looking, talking about something. He's shaking his head. Ain't no shaking your head. Now you looking like a goofy. Get your ass out of there. Or go defend your honor, man.
I don't think y'all understand. This is Chris Brown.
Man.
It's just a kid. Don't even take
Janet Jackson invited me to the car, you know, happened to pull up and my girl in the car and people out there going crazy. And she called me into the car with all the tents and shit. And we in the car and the window closed, the door closed. Nobody know what's going on.
Taking it to a whole nother level. This was like wild open there. She pulled you shit. She got out the car and kissed you on the lips. I don't see,
What would be a problem with that?
But you talking about going in the car and on windows.
You said, hold up, but you said there wouldn't be a problem with that?
Your woman might not have a problem with it.
Man, this women, man, I feel sorry for Janet doing that shit to somebody, to the right nigga. Because some of these women are going to lose their mind and they going to jail about their nigga. So I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. I know that. I saw that this morning. I said, what the hell is this? I know that wasn't the husband. Let me bring it back. I had to bring it back about 3 times. I said, no. This can't be serious here. His wife.
You know what I find interesting, though? Because we had this conversation before about denying your partner a fantasy, right? Because we were talking about having threesomes. So you would deny your partner the fantasy of kissing Chris Brown on stage. It's harmless. Right?
That's a fantasy
but
of
you
yours?
would be mad if she denied you to have a threesome.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, they're going to deny you that anyway.
But
so
I'm
men,
saying,
think about men.
But it's a little lopsided. You favor what the men want versus, what women want. You feel like what women want is disrespectful. But if a man wants to have a threesome, the wife should automatically grant that request. Otherwise, she's not being a dutiful wife and pleasing her man.
I don't know too many guys, girls allowing them, to get threesomes. A lot of women selfish. They ain't doing that. So, I mean,
shit, come to North Carolina, bro. It's out of control. I ain't gonna say out of control, but they into it down here.
Yeah, but those that are, but those that are, right, to each his own. But shit, I don't, like I said, I don't know too many women granting them wishes. But to me, that's kind of like totally different. If that's your fantasy, to be kissing on Chris Brown, you fantasizing about Chris Brown, well then leave me the hell alone. If you got them type of fantasies, leave me the hell alone. If that's your type of fantasy, leave me the hell alone.
If I could get to him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, dog.
If that's your fantasy, go ahead and be with Chris Brown.
The fact that I can't get to him that easily.
Hey, if she living in a facade and not living in reality, bro, yeah, I can't even deal, bro. I can't even deal, bro. You're not even living in reality, man.
If that's your fantasy, go ahead with Chris Brown. Go ahead with Breezy. Go ahead and be a Breezy groupie.
I gotta do it.
Man.
His girl was just up there. His girl was just up there like a hater though. I mean, like a not a hater. She was up there like a.
You see what Uncle Tony say?
What he said?
Look what Uncle Tony just said. He said somehow I knew Mrs. Ben was going to say it was only just a kiss.
And that's what I'm saying. A kiss, man. Listen, man.
You know it's going nowhere. Like, you know she's not really going home with him or home.
I'm talking about mouth open. Like we talk about mouth open kiss. Like mouth open, tongue and stuff like that. We talk about that type of stuff.
That's what he
did. That's not just a kiss. That ain't just a kiss. You go above and beyond.
Hey, Uncle Tony.
You letting them see how wet your mouth is.
Yeah,
you tripping. You tripping.
Yeah.
You tripping.
Hey, Eve, they doing this. Hey, Eve, they doing 100 concerts at night. If they doing this type of stuff just to random women, bro,
but
it's
you gotta
insane, dog.
That's part of his show. So he's doing it every night. So if he got a 50 show tour date, he did that 50 nights.
Oh man.
How many people he kissed? Flavor Flav. It was okay when they did it.
I wasn't rocking with that. What was the name of the flavor? Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love.
Then he had another one. But
Hey yo! Let's not act like Flavor Flav ain't make no celebrities, dog. Delicious. Oh man, he done made some celebrities now. Not act crazy.
Yeah, he done made somebody. Listen, man. You got to understand my boy, right? And I say it all the time. My boy was on the show Ultimate Merger, right? Javis. So he dealt with shit like kind of like this. You know, they was trying to compete for Omarosa love and all that, you know. So he dealt with that kind of thing. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't do it, man. I couldn't do nothing like that, man. I couldn't do nothing like that. Hey, night, you with another dude. I'm gonna take you out tonight. We're gonna spend some time tonight. And nah. Nope. I ain't doing that. I ain't playing no games. I'm in the house competing, kissing after other men every other night. Somebody coming to your door. Nah, this corny. I ain't with this. She was out of bounds, and if that nigga left her and never seen her again, I wouldn't be upset at that man. Do you think he deserves an explanation?
He got the explanation. It's Chris Brown.
Y'all hear this shit? I'm glad to hear this side of it. But do y'all hear this shit? It's Chris Brown. You heard what the other brother said. Papers. You listen to Chris Brown? Papers. Everybody papers. Everybody get papers, man. Shit. I tell you what. That was weird. And I can't be doing no I can't be doing no show like you breaking up a little bit, LB. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I had got something for the ladies. I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about this. Because it was kind of deep to me. And I said, damn, it's crazy that I'll talk about it after this.
My name is Michael Khalil. I'm a circuit court judge here in Jacksonville, Florida. The state of Florida has filed a petition for declaratory judgment. They're asking for an emergency C-section be granted by the court.
I have not had a chance to be able to consult with my own legal representation, and I'm trying to understand how you are taking my rights away as a patient to be able to decide my own care, to give me an emergency C-section against my will.
Well, let me ask you about that. What about the risks to the child?
Anytime you go into childbirth, whether you do a vaginal or a C-section, there's inherent risk to the mother and the baby. I have other children out here in the world that need me. If I die from a C-section, nobody on this call is going to take care of my children.
Well, you have a new doctor coming on. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they don't have nobody African American that they can give me.
Well, let me ask you. I don't know that. Then I don't find that race really has much to do with this, ma'am.
It does have much to do with it because historically, Black people do better when they have healthcare providers that look like them. It's nobody Black in here. I'm so tired of this. I'm over this whole situation. Like, y'all are gonna make me. Y'all are gonna make me have level 3 tracing. How bad y'all stressing me out.
Ms. Doyle, that's what's going to be entered. I'm going to circulate this order, this proposed order that the other attorneys entered this in today, not requiring anything except for an emergency basis.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you spending 2 hours on a Sunday going through my medical history and fighting for my vagina and my baby.
All right.
I wasn't gonna go on with that, but she was I didn't know the judges could do that. Y'all don't have no say so over your body for real.
That's what the people we voted for are in office to do.
They put her on trial while she was in labor on a Sunday. Like, tell me how y'all feel about that in the chat, because that shit was weird to me. I said, yo. And then she was articulate. She knew what she was talking about.
You said they did what? They put her where? What'd you say it again?
She was on trial just now.
Dang. I did. I
while she was going through labor.
Dang.
And the judge was basically telling her, yeah, we're going to, order a mandatory C-section. And she's saying, like, I got other kids that need me. I ain't getting no C-section, basically. Like, give me a Black doctor then. There's no Black doctors in here.
But this is what we dealing with.
She was definitely forced to have a C-section, though. That's what the rest of it was saying, but the music, I just took it off so we wouldn't get clipped. But
hello?
She definitely was forced to do that. And I didn't know they could do that, yo. I don't recall nobody ever saying that shit happened to them before.
Can you hear me?
Oak said I'm done with her at the concert. What'd you say, LB?
Oh, I said, yeah, that's what this administration just did, stripped a lot of women's rights.
Wow.
They don't realize it. But the stuff that they put in place when they stripped a whole lot of these policies from the 2025 administration, this essentially is what it does when it rolled back those protections that were put in place. It affected women a lot more than anybody else. When it comes to what you have to say over your bodies, it ain't just about abortion.
That's wicked, man. That's wicked. That definitely right there wasn't about no abortion. That was just about a C-section. She ain't had no control whether she had natural birth or she said it's risk whether it's natural birth or if it's a C-section. Like, so what's the difference? Like, you gonna order an immediate C-section and she don't have no control. That shit definitely ain't cool right there.
Yeah.
And she seemed helpless almost, like. She like, I don't even have no legal representation. Like, what is this going on? That's why she was being sarcastic. I appreciate you, Judge, for taking your time out on the Sunday to something about the cares of her vagina or whatever the case may be. But I'm like, yo, we living in some crazy times right now. That right there, I felt shit helpless like her. Like, God damn, we can't even do nothing to help her. Like, it's nothing you could do. And then she had, like I said, she had the emergency C-section anyway. They forced that. But that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I hope you women out there seeing that, man, and paying attention, man, what we got going on. Because I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's normal, but it didn't seem normal to me.
No, it's not normal. It's not right.
How about she would have died though? Like she was saying. How about she would have died though? Like she said. Like ain't nobody gonna be there to take care of my. Ain't nobody gonna be there to take care of my children. I got other children.
I've never had a C-section before, but I hear people say, afterwards, it takes a lot. Especially when you're caring for other little children, just having to do normal day-to-day tasks. It's a major surgery when you have a C-section. Your body is cut open and has to heal from the inside out. So that's not an easy thing. Whereas a vaginal delivery, your body is made for that. Now, rare circumstances, it may not be feasible. That's why C-section is an option. But to make it mandatory is crazy. You just put this woman through additional pain and suffering for weeks because of what? This is what these, and I hate to say it, YT people in the office want to do as their stance. Women's reproductive rights.
I don't think that's cool. I think it's very uncool.
I take it back. I ain't even gonna say YT because there's a lot of people that of color and of different ethnicities that voted for these type of things to be implemented in this administration.
Yeah, and I just think that was she was just helpless, and I felt sorry for her. Like, yo, damn, you got 2 judges, like maybe 3 judges that was up there, but they basically telling her, you're gonna do that. We're gonna order the mandatory C-section, and there's nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. So Nicole says, but
it won't give no assistance when she need to take care of her kids.
Nicole says, but it has been, but the thing is, it has been done, but most hospitals simply won't allow it because the liability and the risk are too high. So it has been done. I'm just saying, going to trial. She going to trial during pregnancy. She in the hospital giving labor, and they like, yo, I guess the hospital get in touch with the courts, get the courts involved. Like, yo, she don't want to have a C-section. She's taking up the hospital bed. What are they doing? What are they saying?
Oh, Gina came to the air.
Like, what could they possibly be saying when she's? I don't know. I would think that that's what has to be done, right? The hospital contacts the courts and let the judge know the patient ain't complying or whatever. I don't know. It's wicked, man.
Yeah.
It's wicked. Check this out.
Anybody who eats gummy bears, fellas, I told you it was easy to make plans with women. We got another one. Let's get into it. She says, hello, Clint. Remember when Jill Scott said, if you could tell me what to do, then you could tell me what to do? I remember that, but just in case y'all didn't.
If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Let's get back into it. She said, it just dawned on me that I think I have one of those men. Oh, really? She says, he and I have been dating for a few weeks after we met off an app. Look at this. Y'all know the drill. Let's get to work. He says, hey, what you doing today? She says, hey, hand waving emoji. No plans today, just me catching up on shows. Your ass better be catching up on Paradise, because I'm not gonna lie, this show is cinema. Let's get back into it. He says, okay, good. Do you mind doing me a favor? She says, it depends what it is, eye emoji. I want to see what the favor is. My man said, I need you to get dressed now. He says, it's nice outside and I want to go touch grass with you literally. I got the picnic basket, I got the food, I got the drink, And I got the Albanese gummy bears. Anybody who eats gummy bears knows Albanese is top 5 of all time. He then says, I'll see you in an hour to pick you up. She says, getting dressed right now, see you soon. Anything I can bring from here? He said, yourself.
DiVincenzo a 3. Bang! Bang! Next.
I'm giving this man a Cash Money Records taking over for the 9, 9, and 2000 out of 10. Let's review the play. First, my man is calling isolation down low on the block. He's saying, do you mind doing me a favor? He knew that said favor was actually going to be in her favor. Next, my man is giving her Hakeem Olajuwon post moves, telling her, I need you to get dressed now. Fellas, I'm telling you right now, if you're not absolutely sure where you stand with a woman, please don't try this at home. Get dressed now is for confident men and confident men only. He gives her some more footwork and says, it's nice outside. I want to go touch grass with you, literally. I'm not going to lie, bro. That was elite foreshadowing as well as elite play on words. Then he followed up by getting the bucket and saying, I got the picnic basket, the food, the drink, and the Albanese gummy bears. What it looks like is she really enjoys the Albanese gummy bears over the Haribo gummy bears. This man is paying attention. This man was studying game film and did what needed to be done. Like I said earlier, this is for confident men and confident men only. If you can tell her what to do, bro, then go ahead and tell her what to do. I'm letting you know now, fellas, they might not always go your way. And if it doesn't go your way, work a little bit harder. This kind of trust is earned. If y'all don't mind, do me a favor in the comments. Tell me what.
How y'all feel about that? That was another one of yours, LBs. How y'all feel about that? Let me know in the chat, man. How y'all ladies feel about that? Man paying attention to detail, doing the things he need to be doing. Is that gonna keep y'all from getting on that stage kissing Chris Breezy? Let me know how y'all feel about that. Is that the type of shit that keep y'all from getting on that stage?
Listen, if you like somebody, you show that you like them, right?
So I'm asking a question. I get it. Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to show you like a person. Absolutely. Right? But I'm saying, with a guy doing all that type of stuff, showing you like you, and maybe even be your husband, is that going to stop you from getting on that stage with C Breezy, having open mouth kisses, squirming like you ain't been touched in your life? Is that gonna stop it? Let me know, man.
For some people it may. For some people it may. They may feel like, they got their own Chris Brown, their own version at home, their own fantasy at home, and that's enough for them.
Hey, so Nicole, your man can't tell you what to do? I don't know. I don't understand why. Why your man can't tell you what to do if it's something that's beneficial towards the relationship? If he's telling you something that's gonna make the relationship better, why your man can't tell you what to do? Why your man can't tell you what to do? Basically, they saying the man that can't tell you what to do, that woman probably gonna be up there with Chris Breezy, the mouth open. Squirming, getting crazy. So I'm asking.
Still fantasizing,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Nicole, it might be what's best for the relationship. So if he's telling you, I don't know why y'all look at stuff like that. Like when a man telling you something, it's like he's belittling you or something.
No, it's who he is and what he's about. Just like Jill Scott said. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
And I understood that loud and clear. So that's why I keep stressing. Loud and clear.
He ain't the one, baby.
That's why I keep stressing.
He ain't the one if he can't tell you what to do.
And I agree with that. Because I don't think a man that's telling you what to do, if he for you, I don't think he's going to tell you nothing that's not good for the relationship or not good for you particularly. Or it depends.
Yeah, I get it.
I get that part.
For me, my personality type, I can be very, very combative and rebellious or whatever. But
old feisty.
Yeah. But if he can tell me what to do,
he can tell you what to do.
So I get it completely because you just
what that say, Ike Martin?
Right on out.
I be saying this sometime too. He said all these women listen to single women, but
that's not a bad thing either. People want to say it is, but that's not a bad thing because I realized being single gave me the most power and decision making ability because now I don't have to settle because I want a particular outcome. I don't have to settle for anything that I don't want. I have the right to choose. I have the right to be picky. I'm not going to be with somebody and take on a headache for the rest of my life. I'm not going to do that. That's not what I want to do for the rest of my years that I have on this earth. Just for the sake of saying I got a man. I'd rather have peace.
Ain't that right? So LBZ looking for a man that could tell her what to do.
That can tell me what to do.
I get it. Hey man, like I said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And I get it depends on what he's telling you to do. Fellas, come on, man. Y'all know what y'all gotta be doing. Tighten up.
But you see the example she gave, though. I mean, look at his style, who he is as a person. Confident, thoughtful, direct, knows what he wants. Take action to get it.
Yeah, she ain't hesitate either because he said, "What you doing?" or something. He said, "So." He said, "Can you do me a favor?" She said, "It depends." That nigga said, "Whatever you talking about. I need you to get dressed right now." Oh, okay.
Yep. When you come with a plan and it makes sense and it's thoughtful, how can you say no?
Hey, fellas, y'all hear that, right? Make it an offer they can't refuse. But is that gonna keep them off that stage with C Breezy? I'm gonna be talking about this for a few days because that really shocked me. So I mean, is that gonna keep them off that stage with C Breezy and Usher and putting roses in the mouth and all this other stuff? Like, shit is out of control, man. Out of control, man. And I can't say I haven't seen men celebrities act like that before. I mean, women celebrities have men act like that before. I actually seen Patti LaBelle at MetLife Stadium. I seen a nigga jump out the stands. She was telling people to come up on the stage. He went upstairs. He sung and everything, but he got up there massaging her feet. They put the thing on camera, on the big screen camera. I said, "Oh man, Patty's feet look bad." And he steady massaging her feet, and she gave him an opportunity to say, "I think it was all staged though," because the nigga could sing for real. But he was up there acting like a groupie. She all in his face. She kissed him on the mouth too. She did the same exact thing. Kissed the dude on the mouth and all that. So
Janet Jackson done that too a few times.
Thinking it was staged. Janet got the nerve and they're gonna tell Pac she want an HIV test. Man, she got the nerve. This is what I be talking about with our people, man. She got the goddamn nerve. Janet. And I love Janet, but she got the goddamn nerve. Man, listen here. Listen here, Janet. Out of pocket. We ain't gonna be. Check it out.
Had that.
Been there, done that. Other women may try to say that same type of time. Oh, babe, I've had that. No, babe, you ain't had them like this though. It's in a man's nature to desire a woman or to desire women. It's in your innate nature to be like, dang, she look good. Why your woman is there? That's in a man's nature to just be like, yo, she is a good looking woman. That's not to say that you want to pursue her. Now, a woman may say the same thing and says, that dude looks good. Cool. The thing that makes any woman valuable is her being a virtuous woman. If Peter, Paul, and Patrick can say that they done been with your woman, that value has went down.
Right.
This is what we call a double standard.
It is.
Because if Patricia, Pam, and Pauletta been with your dude, your man has more value. Why? They look at you as to say, you got something that they wanted.
Right.
A purse,
Right.
a car, an outfit,
Right.
a house. No. This is really what's gonna kill them. The life.
Mm.
When Pam, Pauletta, Patricia see that you got a man that they was with, but you got the good version, now I'm gonna give you a same example. With Paul, Peter, John, and Jabbar.
Mm-hmm.
If they see me with the girl that all of them hit, I'm the laughing stock.
Of course.
That's the point that I was just trying to make. Like, 3 girls, 3 men, same situation, that's the double standard. Am I saying that this is okay? No, I'm just giving you an example of.
How do we change this, though?
It will never, see, that's the thing, when you start hearing online, it will never change. Double standards are here to stay from BC
Till end of time.
to afterlife.
After time.
Double standards are here. They're not going anywhere. There's certain things that women can do that men could never. There's things that men could do that women could never. It's just here. Men laugh at.
What y'all feel about that, man? Tell me how y'all feel about that. Come on, LBZ, I want to hear you. I see you looking at the screen all crazy. I mean, I thought you was looking at the screen all crazy when you was watching it. Like, I am. But I agree with that, though. I agree with that 100%. That the double standards is definitely here, and they're gonna be here because, like he said, it's things that women do that a man could never do, or just never wouldn't do, and vice versa. I just think that a lot of times we get it confused, and women think they can do some things that men do. And they don't want to accept the fact that, nah, we're not trying to get on you and say, yo, you can't do it. We just trying to give you game. That ain't what you do. You know what I mean? So I think I see a lot of people saying they agree. I see people saying they agree. How you feel, LB? Because you might be.
I agree. It is a thing. It is the double standard. And I think it more so has to do with how the men and the women see value more so, that creates that standard. There's always going to be a difference there.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know he had like a relationship show, but I seen a lot of his stuff be about relationships. I thought that was a good one, though. I thought
it seems like he does a bunch of different types of things, right? On his show.
He do, but a lot of times I be seeing him like with the relationships. He was just up there with Angela Simmons, and they was talking about them dating one time, and she was dissing him right in his face, though. That shit, I gotta play that one day too. She was doing him bad. Yeah, she said he was kind of corny. He was just sitting there talking about himself. But yeah. You breaking up. Breaking up a little bit.
Because even if majority, in my experience, even if you have the so-called virtuous woman that no one else has had, most men don't even treat her right. You don't treat her like the virtuous woman that you want her to be. You still treat her like she's indispensable, and you can go out and get 15 more.
I think a lot of it got to do with like Cam said, catching the guy at the right time. If that makes sense.
What's the right
Like
time? Because if you don't know what the right time is, how is a female
I
supposed
mean,
to know?
so a lot of people times be different. I see young guys and girls getting married young. Not saying that it work if it don't work, but I see a lot. But a lot of times, most guys figure that shit out late in life, man. And when I say late in life, I don't mean all crazy late, but once they done been through some shit, adulthood, and ran through a few women, and now they want to get it together and be like, enough is enough, man. I need to focus up and settle down and all that shit. But about the right time, and a virtuous woman, she's allowing the wrong guy to get her attention. That's all that is. Because if he's still not accepting or respecting who she is and what he has, then she might have picked the wrong guy or chosen the wrong guy to give her time.
Yeah.
But yeah, how you feel? How y'all feel about this? I'm playing another one. Damn, I had time for moving too.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of relationships don't work because you are secretly dating a closet hater. You think that sis has your best interest at heart and she doesn't. She actually resents you and undermines the things that you're trying to do, and her validation is weaponized. He can't even give you a real compliment without some kind of little backhanded comment along the lines of, you finally look nice for once. They joke and tease you about your insecurities, and they bring those things to the forefront whenever you actually just need their support. They are not your friend. They are not your partner. They are low-key and op. And they will hold you down as long as you possibly stay in this relationship with them. It's time for you to move on and move forward with somebody who is actually for you, who has your best interest at heart. Stop dealing with people who hate on you behind your back and smile in your face, and they sleep in the same bed with you. Don't you deserve a partner who's actually supportive and want to see you win the way you want to see them win?
How do you detect if you're in a relationship with a hater?
I think first of all, what I said before, asking the right questions up front. Getting to know that person for who they are and what they are capable of as much as possible, because you're not going to fully know anybody, unless you spend quality time with them. But at least taking those steps, asking the right questions, making sure their intent is in line with yours, and being upfront and open about what your intentions are with them, what your expectation is of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if they cannot live up to it, go ahead and cut it off.
I agree with that. I
think for a lot of us, we get stuck in that, because, he's interested or she's interested and I have somebody, you just ride through a lot of the issues and the problems.
I agree. I'm talking about either way though, right? Who want to be in a relationship with a hater? If you're a woman that's hating on your man, or a man that's hating on your woman, and you hate it, like, who want to be dealing with a hater? Either way it go, man or woman. Who, even the hater, I'm saying, not the one that's being hated on, but the hater, the person that's hating. Why you want to be in a relationship with a motherfucker you hating on all the time?
I say if you hating, you don't like them.
And that's what I'm saying. Why would you
like
want
that person?
Why would you want to be in a relationship, and the person that's getting hated on, why would you allow somebody to continuously hate on you? Like, that's almost abuse.
Well, like she said, subtle little remarks here and there. And sometimes we brush it off as, oh, you just trying to be funny, not taking it seriously or understanding the intent behind it. But the person who's actually doing the hating, I would say you don't like that person, really, because we know people can be in a relationship and don't really like their partner.
Yeah.
People can be in a relationship and not really like their partner. Like they don't want to have conversations with them. They don't want to spend any more quality time with them than they want, than they can't, than they have to. You know, the guys that really hang out with the boys all the time or hang out, you know, on the video game all the time. You don't really like your partner.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because I see people saying that's crazy, and I didn't. Aaron said I didn't know that was a thing for real. That's kind of how I felt when I first heard it. I'm like, damn, how could you really be, or how could you tell, like, that you're in a relationship with a hater? And I think that, I mean, if a person sit around and talk to you, talk about you to other people and stuff like that, that's hating.
No, damn, that's definitely hating.
Certain little things like
you gotta consider too. A lot of people don't know how to give compliments, right? They don't know how to be thoughtful. They don't know how to communicate, you know, that thought that's on their brain. Oh, she does look nice today, without being sarcastic. A lot of people don't know how to exhibit that behavior, maybe because they've never seen it before.
That's a good way to look at it too.
But that's the kind of thing you got to ask up front when you're dating, you know. Do you feel like, you know, when you see me in the morning and, you know, what are some things that you feel comfortable saying to me? Like, what are some things that, you know, if I'm looking bad, would you tell me? Or if I have something wrong or my outfit doesn't look right, would you tell me or would you lie to me?
That's some good stuff to put out there. I ain't gonna lie. She said I could see maybe a friend being a hater, not your partner. That's weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like being in a relationship, actual relationship, and somebody hating on you, and that's why I'm saying, like, if you are the hater, what the hell you wasting your time for? And you don't even like that nigga.
Girl, oh, you ain't all that cute. We ain't heard that before.
Unbelievable. I heard it before.
Yeah.
I heard it before, but it's crazy. Like I said, no, if you the hater, what you wasting your time for? Hating on me. You ain't even gotta be with me. What are you hating for? Like, I don't know. That's weird, to me. That's weird. But if that's really happening like that, man, pay attention. Keep your eyes open, man. They'll do it sneakily and, like she said, say little slick comments after the compliment. But when people doing stuff like that, that's really hating on the low.
Yeah.
All right, we got some more, man, before we get ready to get up out of here in a minute. Let's see.
If your ship was sinking and you had to save either your kids or your man, you can only choose one. Who would you choose?
My
and
husband.
You said your husband.
There you go. 10,000%.
That's a good woman, Savannah. That's a good woman, Savannah. She said, save the husband. I know people gonna feel differently, but that's a good woman right there.
Let me tell you, this is what's crazy to me, and I'm probably gonna eat all. I don't say what y'all want. I don't care. Biblically speaking, order of the household: God, my spouse, my kids, everybody else. How do I save something that comes from me and not the thing that is of me? If two become one and we are one, how do I go and save the multiplied? This is the original unit. And yes, of course, it sounds insensitive to say I can have more kids. And I'm also speaking from logicking, not experience. But this is what I know. Most people don't like their spouse.
Right.
Most people are married. They're not husband and wife.
Right.
So if you are just married to a person that you really don't like, and low-key you'd be high-key relieved that your husband or your wife is dead, and then you'd be able to raise your kids, I understand why you would choose your kids.
For sure.
But if this is your once-in-a-lifetime, platinum needle in a haystack, lover, soulmate, best friend, ace boon coon, and this is the one time that you have, that you've spent all this time teaching your person how to love you, and vice versa, I can't choose my children. I can't.
That's true.
There's no God, spouse, children, everybody else. And anybody that challenges it, because I get it, and people will say, you're not kids. You know what? I called my mom and I called my dad.
What'd
and
they
I
say?
gave them the same thing. And I quote, my dad said, nigga, I'm saving my wife.
Nigga,
My
you
mom
gone.
said, that's it.
You
my
gone.
mom said,
your daddy's
you don't play. My mom said, I'm choosing your dad. My
on
sister,
now.
who's been married 23, she's been with her guy 23 years. I'm choosing my husband. She got 2 kids, right? Her husband, I'm choosing my wife.
Yep.
My oldest brother, I'm choosing my wife. But it would really hurt me not to save my kids. They got 3 kids.
Damn.
Now, also, here's a question. Is that nature versus nurture? Maybe it is, because it seems like all the people that are in close proximity to me
To you.
and how I grew up, they all have the same answer.
If your ship was sinking and
Come on, y'all.
Don't
Talk to me.
ask me that question.
If your ship was sinking, no, we want to hear from you too, LB. Yeah, we want to
Don't
hear.
ask me that.
We know how it got. We need to hear from you, LB. Listen,
No.
if your ship was sinking, who are you saving? The kids or your spouse? Listen, y'all, talk to me, man.
I'm
Talk to
sorry.
me.
I don't know.
'Cause it sound crazy.
I don't get the understanding, but ain't no question in my mind. I'm going for my babies. I'm sorry. Baby, you on your own, honey. Swim.
And you know what?
Float,
Somebody
baby.
said-
Turn on your back. But my
Somebody
babies,
said-
I'm coming for them. Because they
said marriage.
yeah.
Aaron said they better know how to swim.
Throw your life vest.
LB says she's
I'm going for
saving.
my baby.
She's saving the babies. You know it's crazy because I thought that was like the logical answer. To save the
I get
kids
what
because
they
the
saying.
children are the future. That's what I thought. Then when she said it and broke it down, I said, "Damn."
It might
When
make
you break
sense
it
to
down,
her, but
when
it
you
don't
break
make
it
sense to
down
me.
that way, when you break it down that way, it sounds like I understand what she's saying too, though. Don't get it confused. Like I don't understand what she's saying. I understand what she's saying full-heartedly. She's saying,
I'm not doing that. I'm going to get my babies.
yeah,
And
how could
look
I
at it
don't
from
know
the
how you could just
standpoint
let your
that-
how you could just let the babies drown. I don't understand how you
Yeah,
could do that.
I'm looking at it as they're more helpless than I'd expect my spouse to be. If anything, he should be saving me and the kids. That's my idea. But for me, I birthed them. I gave, help give them life on this earth. So how can I just turn my back on them in their time of need? I can't see me doing that.
Hey, Nicole, see, that would have been a great answer if she would have said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why she didn't think to say I'm saving Boo?
If you could only save one.
That's like iRobot. Remember iRobot and the robot had to jump in the water to save the I don't know if it was Will or somebody and it was in the little kid.
Yeah.
And he was trying to say
Between
get
him
the
and his
kid.
son, I think.
Like get the kid or whatever the case may be, but the robot saved him and said he had the more logical chance to survive. But I just don't know how you could just let the babies drown, man. I don't know how she could do that. She said people gonna think I'm crazy. They'll take flack. I don't know as much as take flack, but I understand a little bit what she meaning.
Yeah. I understand the sentiment. I understand where it comes from. I can't do it though. I can't see me saving a grown ass man.
You don't know how to.
I can't see it.
Yeah. How the hell you ain't saving us?
How you ain't saving me and the baby?
Hey, but he might also be passed out or something. So I don't know,
Could
man.
be. Yeah, I'll do my best, but the baby first. Put the baby on my back, then I come for you.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if you got the chance to save me or the kids, save the kids, man. I'll figure it out. I'll try to figure it out. You know, I try to get some survival tactics. I might could make it out of it. And see, that's another reason you would probably say the kids, because they don't know how to think in a situation like this, right? Where an adult should know how to think through this situation to figure something out.
Right.
Like that's another reason you save the kids, because the kids is pretty much helpless, not unless they know how to swim and do all these other things. But I think that's why you save the children. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be my reasoning for saving the kids. It's just because I feel they would be less helpless. They would be, more helpless at saving themselves.
Yeah,
and
good.
I can't live with myself sacrificing my children.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
Go for the kids first and foremost, immediately. It don't seem like I'm figuring it out. I'm gonna still be trying to figure it out.
Right.
An adult should be trying to still figure it out in crunch time, and you in a time where it's survival. You need to be able to know how to think or move or something. And I think everybody should know how to swim. If you still don't know how to swim right now, man, you tighten up, man.
Sure. And let's be clear, if it came down to it, not even in a drowning, a ship sinking situation, if it came down to me having to take you out to protect my kid, I'll do that.
Y'all believe her? I believe her. I believe
you better do, because
I believe her.
Your good is buried in Northampton County in one of them wooded forest areas.
Hey man, she Miss Feisty. Y'all better beware.
Good and gone.
Y'all better beware. But yeah, man, let me see. I got something else, some more stuff. Because my kids getting on my back and I'm dragging my husband. We gonna figure.
So you rather leave than fix the problem in the relationship? Because that's easier, right? That makes more sense, right? A lot of relationships don't be broken because of infidelity. It's pride and communication. Like, bro, sis, suck it up. Go get your man back. Go get your woman back. Go get your family back. Because, baby, the grass ain't green on the other side out here. Like, the dating pool sucks. Okay? Y'all be leaving people that God has sent for you to go get better, to go get easier, to go get somebody that you don't have to be effective with in a relationship, somebody you don't have to communicate with. Really? How about you be this big grown adult that you telling everybody that you are, and do the work and fix your relationship and change the narrative. Make families great again. Love is not hard. Y'all just making it hard. So you rather leave than fix the.
So that's what we doing. We making it hard. Do y'all agree with her? About going to get that?
I just wish people see it as simple as he or she does not like you. He or she does not love you. If it's easy for them to walk away, they didn't want you like that. They were just tolerating you for the time being, for whatever reason they had. You were not that valuable to them if they were willing to easily walk away and risk everything that you built together. They didn't like you. It's as simple as that. And when people start realizing that, hey, and I'm gonna tell you what made me realize that, because I knew of men who have a nice car. And you know how they get when you love something. You cherish it, you wipe it down every day, you wash it every day. You keep it vacuumed when it got a little speck of dirt on it. You keep the oil changed, you tint the windows, you get the rims, You make it look nice. You shine up that chrome, but you won't open the door for your girl. We know you got capability to care for something you love, but you choose not to open the door, or you choose not to bring her a cup of water.
Mm.
It's not that hard. And stop believing just because you put into somebody, you pour into somebody, that's going to make them love you. It doesn't. It just makes it easier for them to tolerate you.
Okay. I hear y'all in the comments. Let me see what y'all talking about. I absolutely agree. The communication is off from the start, so why even get in a relationship with that person? Right. 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 All right. Fix what you have. The graph's there. Show y'all green on the other side. You know what you have. Y'all know what you might get. Okay. So y'all agree with her, with the girl, with the lady.
When somebody's where they don't want to be, hey Sky, open the door. Oh, sorry. If somebody's somewhere they don't want to be, it don't matter how green the grass may be or how dirty it may be on the other side. They'll still go for it.
Especially if it's somewhere they don't want to be. You know, I absolutely agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
As long as the other side is amenable, they can deal with it until they get to the next destination. They'll leave. Stop trying to hold on to people who don't really want to be there. It's not broken because it wasn't something put together in the first place.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
I'm trying to think if I agree with her take. I don't know if I absolutely agree with that. Though. Go get that, man. It's like, you know, the grass might not be greener, but you telling me basically to go back and settle with what I had or whatever. The grass may not be greener, but I gotta go ahead and keep on trying if that's the case. I ain't gonna keep on I ain't gonna just settle for mediocre. I ain't just gonna settle. So whether grass green on the other side or not, I'd rather try my chances. If I already know what I got over here, right? And that didn't work, and I said, you know, I'm stepping out of a relationship, and that didn't work. I just go ahead and continue trying because we ain't moving backwards. I think that's how a lot of people think too. Though, like they're not moving backwards.
Yeah, I mean, if you got something to work with, you know that, right?
That's what
You
I'm
already
saying.
know. And you might have little nuances like, you know, you don't know how to manage a household finances, or you might need to learn that. You know what I mean? That might be a little misstep, cause a little. But if you have problems, and then this is my opinion, if you have problems like unable to communicate, you're very dismissive of my feelings, you might be very condescending in how you speak to me. Your tone may be off more often than not. You don't care whether you hurt my feelings. I feel like those things go back to how you feel about me, right? And is that something we can fix? Because you don't care for me like that in the first place. So I feel like when we say trying to fix it, it's more so you just trying to make it okay for you to be here. You know what I mean? Like you're just trying to make it okay for us to exist together for a little bit longer. Because you can't really fix if somebody don't like you.
Right.
Or don't care for you at a certain level. You can't really fix that. But you might be able to fix something if it's superficial, like, teaching you how to run a household, or teaching you how to fix a car, or teach you how to, clean a house or something like that.
Right.
But I can't teach you how to care for me if you don't care for me.
Right. And that's why I think I don't agree with the girl. I don't necessarily agree with her. Because it basically sounds like she's telling you to settle. But I understand if she is saying what you're saying, Natalie, that she's not saying if you don't want to be there, leave. I get it.
And it don't have to be a harsh thing. You can just say, hey, this is not in alignment with where I want to be with someone in a relationship, in a partnership. Everybody should be understanding, because no one should have to feel like they have to love you just because you love them.
Right.
But most of us expect that. They expect that I do X, Y, and Z for you to show you I love you. Why don't you reciprocate? You can't make somebody feel something just because you do things for them.
Right.
And we hear that a lot. We hear that. I've even said it before in past relationships. I've sacrificed for you. I've done this for you, and I've done that for you. I went through this with you. I went through that with you. I pretty much gave up my life for you. That doesn't make somebody love you.
Right.
That just created a sense where they're able to tolerate me a little bit longer till they found what they really wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. But I wanted to see how y'all thought about that. I see everybody in the chat. See y'all tell. I don't know what that mean, money.
Yeah, I
Nicole
think that
said,
was one of those chants. Numb your whole
Nicole
anger.
said communicate to see what's happening. But what if you can't communicate? What if that's the main thing? What if the communication off?
How you exist in a relationship
With
without
the
communication.
communication off, right? I mean, yeah, I think that'd be one of the main things in a lot of people relationships is that they can't communicate or don't know how to communicate to one another.
Yeah, if the communication is off, I mean, it's very hard to exist with somebody, because, you do have to communicate. You have to be able to say the good stuff and the bad stuff. You got to be able to hear the good stuff and hear the bad stuff. You got to be able to be accountable for the good stuff and accountable for the bad stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all part of communicating. Communicating is not just speaking. It's also listening, and it's also being accountable.
Right. Right. And all right, since you said accountability, how about people ain't being accountable? There's so many things to factor into all this, because there's a lot of stuff to make it. It takes a lot of stuff to make a relationship work for real.
Yeah.
A lot of things could be off, but if you're willing to fix them, or if they, like you said, minor things, superficial things, I think it's worth fighting for, and making it happen. It ain't that
Yeah,
serious. If it's not that serious, don't make it that serious.
definitely. I feel like honesty above communication is necessary in a relationship, because you have to be honest with the other person, but first and foremost, you got to be honest with yourself.
But
You got to be honest with integrity, because if I'm a person and I feel like the type of person you are, I might can tolerate, I might can, have a relationship with you, but I got to be honest. Is that really what I want to do? I got to be honest with myself. Is that going to cause a problem for me down the road? Maybe I shouldn't go in this direction with this person.
mm-hmm.
Even though they may be able to change some things, but would I want to ask them to change just for me? Will that create resentment on their part later down the road? They changed for me and it still didn't work. Or will I feel obligated because they changed for me that I want to stay in this relationship? We got to be honest with ourselves. Consider, the factors and know what it is that you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a lot of the things that's not happening though. Them conversations that you said, that's a lot that's not happening in the beginning.
Conversations mean a
Them,
lot.
them, them conversations in the beginning.
Absolutely.
You know, people
Because if
have
you can't communicate with me now,
yeah,
there's
people
no way,
having
you know what I mean? The
superficial
foundation has to be
conversations
there. You have to have the foundation to be able to have a conversation and be able to communicate. You know, you might get more comfortable with me and be able to open up a little bit later. But at least we got to see if you have the foundation and the capability to have a conversation.
right. But I think that's definitely what it is. The conversations in the beginning, they ain't happening. Niggas and women, I mean, I ain't gonna say niggas, I'm just gonna say, you know, they having conversations about superficial things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going
What you
back
had
to
for
your
breakfast today? What
I'm
you want
going
for
back to
dinner?
your house. What you doing? What you
Right.
wearing? What you wearing? What you got on? You know, they ain't really talking about
What's your favorite color?
the stuff that's important. The stuff that's important. And I think a lot of people ain't really looking for real relationships. Though. A lot of people still ain't looking for relationships, so they done with relationships. So you know,
Or
I don't
even
know.
do they even know what a relationship would consist of?
Some people may not. Some people may not. That's a possibility. And some people may also be afraid of relationships, afraid of getting hurt, afraid of so many. You know, hey man, and we're gonna play this
Yeah.
before we get ready to get out of here, man. I think this is the last thing I'm gonna play for the day. That's why you date first, exactly, Nicole. But you wanna, you know what I'm saying? On them dates, you wanna be having them conversations where you really getting to know somebody and you talking about the things that's important, the things that you can see down the line years from now. Like, yo, all right, I picked the right one from the beginning. Like you can do that,
Exactly.
I believe.
Not just date with a purpose.
And I think that's the part, the purpose part is the part that people dating, but the purpose part is it ain't no purpose. Like most people want to hump and keep it moving. Even at this age.
Fill a void. Just don't want to be lonely.
Yeah. All right, check it out. It's the last one before we get out of here.
Listen, a woman who disrespects her man is a dangerous woman. And I don't mean loud, I don't mean opinionated. I mean a woman who does not respect you at your core. Because once respect is gone, baby, everything else starts to fall apart. You can't lead her, you can't protect her. You can't even love her properly because she don't value you. And let me tell you something, these type of women, you can't tell them nothing. They don't listen, they don't reflect, they don't care how you feel. They'll embarrass you, dismiss you, talk over you, and then act like you the problem. And it's scary because from the outside, it might still look like love. But behind closed doors, there's no respect at all. In a relationship without respect, that's just a slow breakup waiting to happen. So if you ever feel like somebody don't respect you, don't ignore that. Because love without respect will drain you every single time.
How you feel about that? Love
I
without
don't know. I
respect.
mean, I get what she's saying, and respect definitely is necessary. I don't think it's restricted to, a man, a woman that doesn't respect her man. I think it's just a natural thing that you should have respect for somebody you're occupying space with. I mean, that's minimal. I know people say all the time respect is earned, but if we operate off that premise, that means we need to get to know everybody that we meet, and that's not feasible. You should have general respect for anybody that you are occupying space with, right?
Yeah, and
And that's just a minimum. I don't have to respect you if you come off to me respectful or not. You just got to choose your battles. But I don't feel like we should not respect someone just because they haven't earned it. But I think that the natural part of evolution or a natural part of being who we are is giving respect on a general basis. But if you don't respect your partner, you don't respect people that you're around, that goes to say a lot about you as a person, I think.
I do too. I think that says a lot. But
And I definitely don't want to be around somebody who can't just provide
hey
general
Nicole, that's going for
respect.
that goes for men too. No, I'm saying it's either way. It's just somebody else saying what they saying, but I'm saying that goes either way. Like how y'all feel about that? But see, that's where it goes left. I think too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel disrespected, then you disrespecting, and because I hear y'all saying go both ways and all this, that, and the third. So if disrespect meets disrespect, when you could just eliminate the whole shit, you ain't got to deal with it either. Anyway, know what you want, what you dealing with, and you ain't got to deal with it. Period. So he disrespect you, should happen to disrespect you, and you ain't feeling that. Be done with the nigga.
Well, that's the thing though. Can you really say that? Because what I might view as disrespect may not be the same to you, and vice versa. Some things you might view as being disrespect and I may not. So if you
But it,
communicate with me where your boundaries are, where you know, how you see things, maybe, you know, that would be something that won't happen again because now I understand you, right? But if
right.
it does happen again, I obviously don't care. And you can then say it's disrespectful because I'm going against something you've already told me you don't like or you view as being a disrespectful act, right?
I get that. Yeah, I get that. I get that. But I think it definitely goes both ways. I think and like she said, I think it's like a slow the relationship ain't really gonna last because neither one of y'all ain't feeling it, and it just gets. I think it starts getting worse and worse, worse and worse until eventually the whole goddamn roof blow off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, respect is a big word. You know, whether you're in a relationship with somebody or not, you should at least have some kind of general respect for people. But when you're being disrespectful and you're being disrespected, you definitely have to take a quick look and say, you know, what's going on? Because do you even really want to be there with that person? Is that somebody you even care about enough to respect them?
I
I don't
think
know.
that even goes all the way back to the communication. Because if you can communicate,
Right.
you ain't got to get to this point. You ain't got to be feeling like you're being disrespected because you know how to communicate. Y'all know how to communicate.
Right,
So
right. Definitely how to communicate.
it'll never get to this. Y'all got honesty at the top of the list, being truthful at the top of the list, and y'all talk about it and get it off your chest or whatever the case may be. It'll never get to this point. You know what I'm saying? So the communication got a lot to do with this part as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think, like I said, communication is like the number one thing. And if you can't do that, it ain't really no hope for the ain't no hope for the as Pac would say, ain't no hope for the future.
Ain't no hope for the future.
You know what I mean?
Definitely right about that.
And like you said, people willing to take accountability for what you may have done wrong or that shit goes a long way.
It
Whether
does.
people that's accountable, like you take accountability for your actions, that shit goes a long way with a person. Person respects you more when you can be accountable and be like, yo, my bad, or I did such and such, that was my fault, or whatever, you know what I mean, the case may be. That shit goes a long way.
Yeah. I mean,
But
if
when
you're not being accountable, you can't really say you've learned from whatever it is that has happened, right? I teach my kids too, you know, don't just say you're sorry. Don't apologize for no reason. You have to apologize and put action to what the wrong was, right? You can't
yeah,
apologize
understanding
and
why
then
you
do the same
apologize.
thing over again. You got to
Right.
show some action. Otherwise, I can't say that you really were apologetic.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Y'all know what time it is, man. We at that time, man. But we'll be back same time next week. Y'all know what it is, man, for Woman Chat Wednesday, same time. But until then, man, tomorrow, y'all know what it is, man. Got some interesting stuff. Be here or be square, man. Listen, I am Immortal EMS, the Have Nots mascot. Actually, I'll still be from home, but tomorrow I'll be at AC, going live from AC as well. So, I'll be getting my updates throughout the night. Listen, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, y'all. LB's here holding it down for the ladies on the Band of Brothers Morning Show. Thank y'all for tuning in for Women Chat Wednesday. We hope we had a good conversation for you guys. Keep coming back Monday through Friday. Make sure that you're liking the video. Definitely, if you have not yet, go ahead and subscribe. Share us with your friends and family so they can get subscribed too. Y'all, I want to tell you that we are definitely staying on the air. Feel free to donate. Our ticker's going across the bar. You also can donate through YouTube. Help keep us going. I bid y'all well on your day. Remember that existence is automatic and purpose is chosen.
Hey, yo, look, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I was here the whole time, man, but I'm back here working, giving out uniforms right now. I keep telling y'all I'm live from Atlantic City, New Jersey. I told y'all I was going to be here April 1st. We here. We live and direct. Appreciate everybody for tuning in each and every day with us. Look, man.
They thought it was going to be April Fools, man.
They thought it was going to be April Fools. We don't even play them type of games. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no fools over here. But we appreciate y'all, man. I'm live and direct. I'm giving out uniforms right now. Y'all can see my team is pulling up. We got practice at 11 o'clock. It's about to go down, man. We're about to take over the whole Atlantic City forever. Elite takeover. I keep telling y'all, when I pop out, I really pop out, man. We don't play games. But, yeah. Look, we'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't even know if we'll see y'all tomorrow. We might have to, you already know, make something else happen tonight. But look. Appreciate everybody for tuning in all week with us, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And y'all catch us tomorrow. We have something special for y'all. I promise you that. Peace.
Can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm with more, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps folding. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I am the Have Nots mascot.